Ghana. I think I'm excited for bot again for the first time in 3 months.
Looking at this bot lane, we should just expect IG to constantly push and bully out Lazaya Rakan. It will really be up to SOFM and Angel getting pressure through the mid jungle and bringing that to the bot lane.
Okay, well, I'll look for it because we have a talent. And we have our fans. Suning fans, where's the volume? IG fans brought it with about 8 of them. 20 Suning fans, and we need to ramp that one up as we head on to Summoner's Rift for IG taking on Suning. IG 6-1 at the moment here in the LPL, and Suning sitting at 11th, 4-4. Dead even in game split at the moment. Looking to break that here against the former world champions.
Giving expectations for both teams and team comps right now, IG's is very straightforward. When you have a Caitlyn Morgana comp and a tank topside, you really want to get vision for your Caitlyn Morgana and give them the freedom to take turret plates on their own. Just kind of let them do their own thing and be this kind of artillery piece. On the side of Suning, we really want to see them play around this mid jungle where you have a lot of 2v2 skirmish potential and then either relieve that from Suning's bot lane or bring that towards Bubu in the top side.
Ooh, I want to stop here, Lyric, because it's the first time we see some really interesting runes. Southwind aggressive with Comet, but the Halo Blade's Echo takes my curiosity.
This is something we haven't seen yet. It isn't typically taken in solo queue. You do have a couple options. You can see things like the Dark Harvest, like the Electrocute. We've seen Conquer. So this really is a new spin on the Echo. A lot more about getting those quick autos from your W passive.
A lot of people are experimenting here in the LPL with Halo Blades at the moment. Azir, Kai'Sa we've seen most commonly. Now the Echo.
But these are champions that have taken it in the past at one point or another as an option. This is something that we just, again, even in solo queue, you don't typically see Echoes take Halo Blades.
Has gone for the precision second as well. Bit of tenacity instead of something like the presence of mind. So with the Triumph alongside of it, curious to see how this Game 1 Echo in the jungle goes for SOFM. Now, you're talking about the mid 2v2 pressure here for Suning. Well, at the moment, topside clear here for SOFM, going towards Raptors, doing the Predator route we saw a lot of last year.
Yeah, doing the Predator route, just coming off with a full clear of his jungle, trying to get the most XP and gold available to accelerate towards his jungle item and get towards these mid-game skirmishes.
Having a quick look here at Angel, meanwhile, though. Electrocute on the mid lane Talon.
Very standard, just going for more burst. We do know, again, going into the later stages of this game, it will just be all about deleting Rookie and deleting Puff.
Now, the matchup here in the top lane, meanwhile, this is meant to go this way for the first couple of levels with Ornn versus Renekton.
No. I mean, the first few levels, you do have the ability to trade as Ornn. It is once you start getting to level 3 where Renekton has his full kit available that he does start coming out in these trades, but it still shouldn't look this one-sided. This is just the Shy versus Bubu.
And he's going well in the top lane while SOFM now in the mid lane. Rake comes out for the slow onto Rookie. The parallel convergence set up, but Rookie can just walk away and look for the trade. He's got an extra level up on Angel, and he's looking to push SOFM out. As phase dive.
Ooh.
Yeah, doesn't have the range. Has to walk away.
Very aggressive coming out from SOFM, and it also kind of shows the downfall of this mid-jungle 2v2 is that there's no setup between the two of you, right? You have no CC to lock someone down and hit this parallel convergence. Both of your CC is really just damage.
It's not like you can hop behind and silence your target like old Talon.
Oh, no, that was...
That was ridiculous. As we know, not many silences left in League of Legends.
This is not how this should work.
No!
What is the Shy doing?
How is he? And he's only got Grasp of the Undying. It's not like he's taken some crazy rune in the top like he did with this Sion. Remember the Glacial Augment we saw a lot last year when he took that tank up there.
Which was a lot more about setting up for your jungler.
Yeah.
Grasp is a lot more about going for these trades.
Now he's taken on to SOFM. He will get the Scuttle Crab on the side of the Suning jungler. The Shy alphaing once again. He's going to back away while Layan has the time of his life in the bottom side jungle.
So far, we have seen both teams kind of do what we expected. You just said Layan getting the vision down for bot side, letting Southwind and Puff play the way they like. We've seen SOFM look towards mid for Angel. The only unexpected thing so far has been the Shy still just doing the Shy things.
Yeah, keeping up in lane, has a big wave pushing up against him as well. Look at the positioning there for the top lane Ornn. And so with an Ornn that has teleport that will be so far going even in lane, you start thinking IG off to a rolling start. Already up 1,000 gold within their individual lanes.
This is what you would expect, though, from the fact that you have such a hard-winning mid and bot lane matchup.
Yep.
Again, Suning won't start having options until about level 6. And if you're IG, you feel great because this is how IG loves to play. Win lane, win game. It's the IG style.
It's like you're looking at Battleland and Jackie Love, to be quite honest, from last year, isn't it? It's kind of that reminisce of the players that IG have lost. And this duo lane, I can think of none better to try and pull this off here in Game 1 against Suning. Huanfeng and Sword Art have been against their turret. They've already lost 2 bits of turret plating as well, and Puff is currently up about 15 CS.
And from talking to some players and coaches around the LPL, this is why our region tends to stay away from the Zyricon. They feel that it's too weak in the early laning phases, and if you're going to opt into a scaling pick, you might as well go into something like the Ezreal, where we do have a lot more Ezreal players here in the LPL.
Yeah, Puff being one of them, right? We're just having a look here at mid lane where Rookie just walks away from the parallel convergence. That's twice now that SOFM has tried to come mid to give pressure back to Angel and being unsuccessful.
They're executing on their win condition, but they just don't have the setup necessary to pull this off. The only other pressure point you really could find on the side of Suning should be this Renekton having push on the Ornn and then maybe looking towards the mid lane, but that's not how we're seeing this matchup develop.
Really not, because you look at the wards that are put down by the Shy, as Bubu actually going to hit 6 first, but now the Shy has it, waiting for the stun. Call the Forge God is available, the Shy hasn't used it yet, has Flash available, gets the slow and holds on to the Summoner, but at least Bubu finally gets some pressure in this matchup.
Finally gets some pressure, but has to blow his ultimate compared to the Shy, who has to blow nothing.
Good ward.
Yeah, good ward. But Bubu will either be able to push in this wave and force the Shy to miss it, or the Shy has to blow TP, which we do see. He does elect to blow TP, which just is how the Shy would do things. The Shy does not want to lose lane.
No, he does not. Does mean the pressure in the bottom side consists here for Suning. And the bottom lane of IG, Puff and Southwind will back away finally. But that's a BF sword on the first back here with a dagger with boots. And if you thought this was already oppressive, watch how it continues here.
The name of the game for IG was create space for Puff and Southwind to be able to pressure turret plating. And they have done that so well this game. And we've just seen from the side of Suning, they just don't have the tools to really alleviate this pressure from Huanfeng and Sword Art.
Because now Angel is level 6. He has the Shadow Assault available. And with the ability of Assassin's Path to create his way to the bottom lane, you'd think now Suning would be able to look and just abandon this lane in the hopes of securing something else.
The hard thing will be, though, if you do just leave the lane against something like a Varus, you'll have a very easy time pressuring these turret plates.
You do the same as bot.
Yeah, and if you try to all-in him, this is why Varus is such a... Ooh.
Yeah, hang on. SOFM straight away into the chrono break. That's an ultimate down for Lei Yan coming in with a kick.
IG just doing so well using their pressure from winning lanes. As we were just talking about, even if Talon tries to go for some kind of solo kill onto Rookie, Varus does have the Chains of Corruption and Rookie to pick up Exhaust.
But what is this? Lyric, why is the Shy behind turret?
I don't know.
Bubu having a bit of a hard time. Now 10 CS for now as the wave is crashing in.
There's no answer for this.
Because Lei Yan is the top side with Rookie. They've forced out SOFM with his ultimate and it's like, now what? Now we're losing the top side as well while Puff and Southwind are conquering this third turret plate.
All of our IG fans must be so happy because this is pristine IG. Pick a bunch of winning lanes. I mean, pick a lane that's even not winning, make it a winning lane, and just take absolutely everything on the map, almost turning this into a 2K gold lead.
I bet Huanfeng is like, man, I went over to Suning. I wish somehow I could move into that IG organization once again. Big reminder to everyone over on the LDL team that won 2019 summer on IG Young with Lei Yan, who's jungling in the first game here for IG.
We see once again SOFM trending towards this mid lane. Again, they know where they need to get pressure. They just can't find it. Is going to go for this invade. Maybe SOFM should start changing where he's looking. Start trying to get pressure through this Renekton lane and then transfer that to the mid lane.
I know you've really wanted to see him topside, but he's still here.
It's just not, what you've been doing is not working, right? And you need to find a pathway into this game because if you just allow IG to walk all over you, it's just going to get harder and harder as the game goes on.
Because right now, Lei Yan doesn't care. He's up in CS in the jungle, so losing a couple of camps on this bottom side to start for SOFM, but it is not a means to an end. Lei Yan, remember, while we were talking about those lanes, did pick up the Rift Herald. He has it in the back of his pocket. And he could use it in any of these lanes and get a good result.
It's pretty strange to think and see that we've seen the Lee Sin just hard farming and focusing on objectives as the Echo has been constantly trying to get these early game ganks off. But it just fits the way that IG drafted for this game.
And Southwind going to spot out Sword Art and Huan Fong in the bottom lane. SOFM is coming as the Dark Binding misses, but a bit of trading back and forth here. Good ward here in the Tri-Brush will spot out SOFM as he moves to the bottom lane, even though Angel is coming as well.
You will have the black shield from Southwind, so you don't feel too much pressure from this. We do see it right there.
And Chrono breakout. Now, Angel's here, but flash in. Here comes the ultimate. The Shadow Assault's there, but Southwind flashes out before the Ignite kills him. We're looking at the top side because, hang on a minute, ultimate comes through from the Shy onto Pew Pew, and he gets spanked for first blood. Ord versus Renekton, apparently the counter matchup.
There's no words to be had here. The Shy just doing the Shy things against Pew Pew. Pew Pew has been one of the pain points for Suning since he's been on this roster, and just watching this just hurts.
The pictures tell 1,000 words. Look at the bottom of your screen. The Shy and Pew Pew, that's exactly how the thoughts are going around right now. And off the back of that solo kill, off the back of that first blood, the Shy up 20 CS in an Ornn Renekton matchup. Up 3 bits of turret plating as well, while Pew Pew has none.
It's like we saw in that pregame clip of the Shy saying like, hey, I'm the legend and I'm still going to be the legend. You can't take this away from me. And he's just showing it in this game.
And a lot of people have been saying that, you know, the Shy is really in form in spring. This showcases it once again as even IG's bottom lane is succeeding here. First turret blood over to Puff with 510 gold and a hell of a lot in the back pocket of IG. Sword Art now into Rookie. Flash away. But that's a flash for a 4K gold lead. And another dragon.
IG getting what they want. When you draft Caitlyn Morgana, you don't want to find early game skirmishes or team fights. You just want them to sit in front of the...
Oh, no. 2-0. IG's way.
Suning had used their opening to get that flash from Rookie. Was a decent trade for what you consider their draft and not having the opportunities to create anything. But Sword Art just at the wrong place at the wrong time, not realizing that IG were on that dragon or not respecting it, and then just very easy pickup for IG.
And meanwhile, Rookie just harassing Angel in the mid lane. The flash forward with the parallel convergence gets the stun finally. Third time's the charm, it seems, with Rake coming in. Angel still lives. Lay-in trying to come in the nick of time, but Chrono Break is still available. He forces it out of SOFM. The phase dive to re-engage. Sword Art now rejoins the play, but he died mid-moments before. He's backing away before he dies again.
This is why we use the word erratic for Rookie. We see, and again, it's not an insult either. It's a positive and a negative. It's what makes him such an amazing player, but also leads him to opportunities where he gives these kills. But 40 CS ahead right now on this Varus.
And that's why the kill, even going over to Angel, won't be the gap here to make up for the mid lane Talon. So a good start for Suning to really fight back for the first time in this game, it feels like. But they need more. Sword Art going for the engage. Good black shield. It's as easy as that.
And that's why we saw the Caitlyn Morgana picked against the Xayah Rakan. And we just kind of looking at the items real quick, we see Umbral Glaive coming out for Rookie. It is just a very cheap item, allows you to control vision, scales very well into the game with that utility. The Shy, of course, getting that Sunfire
not
cape.
again. Dominus, call the Forge God. But the Shy, it's ult for ult right now. Gets the clap onto Bubu once again, but he's tanking turret for maybe a little bit too long. Trade in favor of the Renekton with SOFM in the top lane.
Did look like he was hinging on Call of the Forge God hitting and him also getting that damage from Sunfire cape of when you hit some CC, the burn coming through. But SOFM...
Now, no ult in the Shy, you just saw it moments ago. And no Iceborne Gauntlet. Parallel Convergence coming in. The Shy has no mana. He has the flash available and gets out immediately. But SOFM wants to follow this up. He has himself the Time Wand and the damage. A much needed kill again going over to Suning.
SOFM abusing the opportunities that IG are giving to them. Again, IG playing ultra aggressive, which has put them 3K gold and 2 dragons ahead at this point in the game, but TP.
Okay, with this TP play, Bubu doesn't have the ultimate, but he has the flank as Southwind gets engaged on, while Rookie just gets destroyed by Angel. The Talon finally coming into fruition as Lay-In takes one himself. One Funk left without a support, but SOFM's coming in for the flank with the Blade Caller that comes through. This is Suning's fight, and it shouldn't be. When the early game goes wrong, call in your solo laners, they'll bring it back right for you.
This is what we talked about with Angel. This is why he has 5 MVPs on this roster. He finds the opening onto Rookie. Great play also coming out from Hwanfeng, and they're showing why they are a team that you need to respect, that they have a similar level of star power to IG themselves.
Angel was the big player at the end of last year. Angel become the big name on this roster at the start of this one. And what was a 4K gold lead has now gone down to 2. 15-minute mark, and Suning have found a window in this game when we thought it was all over.
And we see it here, great flank coming from Angel, Bubu coming
things.
off the TP, yep. Just talent things, and here, keep your eyes on Hwanfeng, because he just plays it so well, setting up his feathers, getting that flash for the CC, setting up for SOFM to come on at the back of this team fight, and Suning as a team just being able to clean up together.
After IG was so successful, this is a great look. A really, really good look. Still behind 40 CS in the mid lane, but now the 2 kills mean something here for Angel. Now the 2 kills in jungle mean something. And Rookie being caught out. What do you want to use? What word do you want to use for that one? Because Rookie was way too far forward.
I don't want to use the word greedy. Overextended.
Erratic as usual, I'd say. But hang on, Talon's getting 1v1 by an Ornn. A 2-item Ornn at 15 minutes. Angel now ulting, pops the ulti, and the Shy only just misses. Angel's out.
And of course, lethality a lot more useless with the more armor your target has, so Angel's not going to be able to kill the Shy anytime
fight
soon.
In 3 different lanes, though. Let's look mid for now. Puff and Southwind getting engaged on the Redemption comes through as they look to take it while Layan is trying to 1v1 Bubu in the middle of a big minion wave. Layan gets the kick and 1v1's the top laner as a big Lee Sin. The fight stops in the mid lane, and IG will be advantageous for that trade.
There's just so much going on. Layan staying around the bot lane, picking up that kill onto Bubu after him blowing his cooldowns to kill Rookie, and the Shy just forcing Angel all the way back to Fountain.
This is like dealing with a Fiora or something in the side lane. The Shy has now bullied out Angel. He assassins paths all the way back to base. And the Shy pushes in the turret, starts roaming around, dominates the topside jungle. No, he doesn't have the teleport to contest for this dragon, but he's walking down ever so slowly.
Does he need the TP or anything to contest for this dragon? I thought he was just going to solo push all the way to the Nexus.
Maybe he will be, but Layan, yeah, question mark. Shutdown given. Over to the 3-0 Talon. Now they got a problem.
Suning this game is just so back and forth with each team abusing the other's mistakes.
And now Angel, look at this. Lyric, what does a Talon do well? Gets behind the enemy team, and IG know that. They back away. They give away the first objective to Suning.
IG's composition is also very fragile as we get into the mid and late game of this game, because if anyone on the side of Suning can get onto you, you can pretty much just burst IG's whole team down, barring the Ornn. And if Ornn's the only one left alive, well, you have no damage. Maybe I'm wrong on this one. You have no damage to take down Suning.
Yeah? No, I don't know. Let's see what the Shy builds do, because he just got his double upgrade, by the way.
You shouldn't have the damage to take on the side of Suning.
But Ornn's an assassin. You know, he's the same as Talon. They're just made in different years. So he's got his double upgrade, as I just mentioned, on towards the 3rd item for the Shy here. And while Rookie has been caught out numerous times and is in a way given Suning an edge back into this game, IG still have the tempo. They're still pushing the momentum with the 2nd Rift Herald picked up.
And we see the Shy 50 CS ahead, just IG using all their pressure to get that Rift Herald. And you touching on Rookie's mistakes was a big reason this was the matchup to highlight for Suning, because if there was a place you could come out ahead against IG, it would be through Angel's consistency and then bringing that towards Hwanfeng and leading that into these late game skirmishes and team fights.
Because Hwanfeng and Sword Art in their laning phase had a really rough go, just due to the matchup you were mentioning before in Pick and Ban. But Puff and Southwind were ahead by, what, 30, 40 CS? Hwanfeng is now caught up. Essence Reaver, BF Sword in inventory, while an IE start from Puff with a Zeal. They're comparable, and they really shouldn't be after the early game went so well for IG.
They're comparable, but Xayah has a lot more team fight options in her kit with all of her AoE and her ultimate, to where Caitlyn is much more of the single target damage option. So you're feeling really good if you're Hwanfeng right now in these skirmishes.
Suning as a whole are feeling good. Look at this. The engage comes again. The ultimate misses from Rookie. And Puff is just dead. He doesn't have his support next to him. And now for Layan and Rookie and even Southwind, they're getting engaged on with the Talon ulti, spearing them in the back. Redemption to come through. But it's Suning's redemption here in a team fight that they shouldn't have won. But maybe it's not over yet. Layan going in once again. The parallel convergence stuns the Shy as he gets a two-man knock-up. Southwind gets the lockdown, but where is the ADC? And where is the mid laner? They're dead, and so is the jungler. IG thought they could take it, but the Shy, you're confident when the rest of your team have already hit their gravestone.
IG's composition just being so fragile. If Suning can get on those carries, they just delete them. Great flanks coming out from SOFM and Angel taking down IG's carries. And good to know that I was right. If you take out those carries, Ornn does not have enough damage.
He does not have enough damage. Doesn't matter how many good ultis or knockups he gets, there is no damage left over. And this game, a game that just has been so back and forth. Now we see what Suning can do in a 5-man group. Now, again, to your point, how fragile the IG damage threats are is making this look pretty damn good for Suning.
And touching on something I really like about Suning is where Suning thrive is chaotic skirmishes, which is what this composition is best at. Suning aren't necessarily this team that does very well in like set formation 5v5s because you have so many members on this team who aggressively like to go in, like SOFM, like Sword Art. So when you get them on these picks that can just kind of all do what they want freely and interact independently, we see Suning shine.
When Suning play compositions like this, it reminds me of like a, really different style of IG, but in a sense more the play style that we've been seeing from Suning, where I mentioned this to you before broadcast, actually talking about this on stream last night, where Suning in their past series have been looking really, really sluggish and have been taking these long games where you're like, we're fighting, we're forcing mistakes, we're going to make the same play over and over. And that was very much like IG of last year for me.
It was
or even now.
Pretty much the same. Another similarity they have, and it's why I think Suning's so good at skirmishes as compared to team fights, is they really let their own skill expression show through. They're a lot more about their individuals rather than what they do as a collective, which is obviously how IG's always played.
Yeah, the difference is that IG have had to reformat a little bit with Puff and Southwind coming into the roster. This game, the goal was towards the bottom side. And again, it looked successful, but now you got Angel on the side lane, while IG are trying to push the limits here with Ornn down the bottom lane. All 5 of them, in fact, looking for the push.
They will be able to get this turret, and they are setting up to have pressure for the Drake. But look where SOFM is on your mini-map. Now he's on our screen.
That's super deep. Angel, meanwhile, in the mid lane looking for the push. IG are not stopping.
IG aren't stopping, and Suning need to be able to find a flank. They're giving way too much to IG and are so late on the rotation.
All right, SOFM has cornered off their retreat path. Angel's here as well. Leian dodges the engage, goes up towards the Shy, and zoning out from the Ornn here onto Huanfeng. The Shy is by himself. Can he survive for long enough? Well, they get the stun down, they have the damage. The Call of the Forge got available, but the CC to come through, he's still alive, and now they turn with the damage. The Shy gets another knock up here with Leian following through. Rookie Southwind and Puff have rejoined as SOFM hasn't pushed his ultimate yet. Puff looking for the engage, and we'll get it with the help of Leian over the wall with the phase dive. Sonic Wave resonating strike. Ultimate finally comes through, but SOFM's just dead. That was a really long engage trying to kill this Ornn.
And this is the only way it could work for IG. They had the Shy tanking all of Suning's cooldowns to by the time the rest of IG got there, Suning has no tools to try and get onto IG's backline.
An interesting fight, to say the least.
It's just IG things. They make things happen that shouldn't happen.
They were so deep. They got the inhibitor turret, by the way, at the end of that, and they've gotten a Cloud Drake off the back of it.
To set that up,
tell me.
IG might have made something happen that probably shouldn't have with how this skirmish worked. With again, we see the Shy aggressively walking forward as his team's going back. Tanks almost every ultimate cooldown on the side of Suning.
One bit of CC.
Yeah, he's just, look how fine he is. Another ultimate coming out from Talon, and now they have no tools to jump onto Rookie, to jump onto Puff.
The shield from Southwind as well. You can't kill him. It just comes out of the laning phase we talk so heavily about, the one that he shouldn't have won.
Even if you killed him, it wouldn't make a difference. You already got all the turrets in the bot lane.
And plus, killing SOFM meant they could turn it into a dragon, so IG thing's a great way to coin that lyric, because we're 24 minutes into a game that was IG things to start off, that was Suning things to make that sandwich meaty in the middle.
That also comes, though, it all stems from Suning being so late on the rotation. You even saw SOFM waiting that tri-brush thinking, oh, okay, IG are going to back off. IG don't back off. That's not how IG play the game.
They went forward, and they went forward to kill SOFM in the end. 4-1-5. Protobelt on this Echo as well as a side note, but Obsidian Cleaver, The upgraded Black Cleaver on inventory of Lei Yan. 2 lethality items mid. Molten Edge on the Caitlyn. So we're seeing these second items come through for pretty much everyone on Summoner's Rift now. I'm curious what changes. Because Lyric, at the start of the game, we were talking heavily about the win condition of Angel, SOFM being enabled through the mid-jungle duo. A lot has changed since then.
This will now turn into, can Lei Yan peel for Puff and Rookie?
Yep.
Because though their carries do outscale in terms of damage, we already talked about how fragile they are and how many opportunities Suning will have about getting on the back line. So it really comes down to, can the Shy and Lei Yan keep their carries safe? If not, Suning will come out ahead in these team fights.
Well, because look at what the Shy is optimized for. You talk about keeping them safe. There's a Knight's Vow third here from the Shy, and that's on Puff. So all hell Puff this game. The Shy are going to be absorbing so much of the damage from Suning.
Yep, coming out the Knight's Vow, we also see the Redemption on Morgana, so they know the name of the game. They know their win condition, how they're going to come out ahead. So it's really down to which team executes better on their very different win conditions.
Because right now, if we base it around Vision, look at Invictus Gaming. Towards that Baron area, they have control right now. Suning with a couple of wards around the pit, but that's about it. Reset has finally come through. Just as a side note, we still have the second item here for Angel. We also have the Zeke's Convergence on both supports. That wasn't noted before.
Yep, a lot of core items coming out in these builds. And touching back on your point about Vision,
Please.
So IG really want to find Vision coming from the mid lane, group up as 4 or 5, and then turn into River, as compared to Suning, who want to send Angel to a side lane and then get Vision through his point of pressure.
Now, while we are looking at Angel, I will just divert attention because I know Munchables loves this champion a lot. I know he's a bit of a Talon main. But the big thing that counters Talon is Vision. If you see where this assassin is, if you know he's pathing with that E, then you've got him well read.
Yeah, just when you draft these comps like Suning have picked up with, you have a double assassin comp, right? You have Echo and Talon.
Yep.
If they can spot out your flanks, they have time to react. We already see double exhaust on the side of IG. It will be extremely hard for them to get on the back line. And again, we've been using the term fragile for IG's comps. Talon and Echo are just as fragile as Avaris, Morgana, Caitlyn. Maybe Echo a bit safer because it's ultimate. But,
Well, I mean, Echo is
Talon, very
SOFM
fragile.
looks pretty fragile. When you're next to the Shy with that health bar.
We saw in our last series of BLG versus WE where Beishang jumped in and got deleted right away.
Yeah. So. We haven't had pure success with Echoes, but SOFM has been waiting for the Shy. What does this achieve? Well, it's a bit of a talk, apparently. Okay. Dodge away, but he gets hit anyway. Lei Yan is incoming. That's a flash forward from the Shy. Wow. Wow, that is confidence from the Shy and Lei Yan. Good combo.
That was like 70% of his HP just from the Ornn. Lei Yan was really just there for moral support, if anything.
But hey, let's take note of the situation. It's 35 seconds until Echo's available. IG have control around Baron. They've got a 5 versus 4 for a good half a minute.
And they have double AD carry, which means they have an insane amount of DPS and feel very comfortable forcing this.
And so it begins. Suning with no vision, but they have to walk in. Bubu with an early dominus. But look at the layout of traps here from Puff. Angel with the flank, and the ward spots him out. Chains of Corruption onto Bubu, but Huan Feng gets hit hard as the Shy goes in. The level 17 Ornn is so damn tanky. He's taking them away from the Baron, and it's going down, it's gone. While the Shy still lives on, gets the knock up, and continues living on. Ultimate burn from Huan Feng in the back line, while Lei Yan is looking for this duo. And Lei Yan says, hey, baby, remember me? They get the first one, and Sword Art gets out before he dies. The parallel convergence to stop this fight as Southwind gets engaged on, but Ornn has his ult available again. Angel gets the flank, but will he get out? An assassin's path, but a death note from Puff in the end as the Shy now walking towards SOFM, and this fight doesn't want to stop. IG are letting him tank up. The Shy doesn't die once more. It's a sniper's mission, one that Sword Art gets approved of.
The Shy making Ornn look like a hyper carry. This game might be over out of nowhere.
They just kept running forward. If you want to talk about IG things, this was the perfect game to make that statement. The first Nexus turret getting targeted, but Huan Feng and Bubu are up. I don't think they can end it here.
It looks like they're going to try, and we've already said IG just don't stop. They have 4 members up. The Shy, even if having no HP is insanely tanky, they're going for it.
Nexus is exposed. Huanfeng just gets burst down once again. No team should be able to end here. They get one of them, but now the damage onto the Nexus. Half health. It's waiting as the jump in here. I was right in the end. Puff is going to get knocked up. And IG, they can't end it here. In fact, 3 of them will be wiped. And the Shy still alive. Come on. Call of the Forge God. Yeah, he's finally dead after 5 minutes.
That fight lasted so long. We had 2 Call of the Forge Gods.
I think we had 3. We had the one in the bottom lane, and then he
came
all the way up to the Baron. He is I'm pretty sure he's level 18.
The absurd thing is, again, we talked about... Ooh. Okay, well, nothing.
No, nothing for now. Parallel convergence. Lei Yan still gets a Sonic Wave. Resonating Strike. He wants to follow over, but SOFM isn't letting him. So the turn comes through. Phase dive for the, I guess, quick ace. And yeah, Cloud Dragon, the soul denied. Are you ready to take us through that one? Good luck, sir. That's 5 minutes of your life. But I tell you what, 5 minutes, very well spent.
That was 5 minutes. It was great for me, great for you, great for the viewers, great for IG. So the interesting thing is that we talked about how IG is a pretty, I don't use the word one-dimensional, but a very thin way that they have to play through these fights, where the Shy really does have to tank everything from the side of Suning. With them picking off SOFM, it was very easy for Puff to set up those traps. The Shy absorbed absolutely everything, and it was too dangerous for Angel to jump in by himself.
Because he's got 4 items, or 5 items. I'm pretty sure he's close to full build. The Majora's Mask has been picked up here by the Shy. Level 18 versus level 16. And he's close to getting the Flame Horizon on a Renekton. And yeah, Huanfeng doesn't do any damage, but IG now around Baron Pit. Are we doing this again? Flash over the wall for SOFM, goes in with a face dive, but parallel convergence shield. He wasn't confident with that one, so he chrono breaks out. Now he doesn't have the ulti. I think SOFM just wanted to let this game go as the Shy just 1v1's 1-4. Oh, dude, I told you, Ornn's an assassin. You can take away some of his brittle, but he still does a bucket load of damage.
I don't think he's an assassin. This looks like a hyper carry to me.
Yeah, this is... Look,
and he's Knight's Vow.
Look, he's just walking towards... Do you think he cares, Angel? Do you honestly think he cares? He's running up to the fountain. He's standing there not pressing anything. The Shy is just AFK'd in front of the Nexus, standing there with not a care in the world while IG decimates Suning in the air. What a fantastic game 1.